Shalom, giving all praises to my Heavenly Father. His name is Yahweh, by Yeshim, Yahweh Shai, by Yeshim, Bahakadash. Give honors to the apostles and the elders that rule well. Salutation I count as torment is truth. I've been listening to the elders sit down, the brothers sit downs, various brothers sit downs on the whole gorilla, saying Israelites saying that it might be 1,000 years, more years until the Lord returns. And this examining, what I'm saying, it's obvious that, this, that cat is in the world and he's about that paper and he's made the truth, about himself, and forwarding himself, Now, if you're a man that has an entrepreneur spirit and you could, balance that with just truth, man, by all means go ahead. That might be a lot, but when you start mingling, you know, uh, business, I'm talking about monetary business with the truth, that's when you start, tripping. You know what I'm saying? And this is what we see going on. This guy, Alazar, he wanted to make himself, um, more palatable or easier to digest for the world or for a certain niche market, which is you know the hip-hop culture in that realm. And so within him doing so, man, he's not teaching the full truth. He's not teaching the severity what we are part of, man. It's about to get bad out here, man. I'm talking about very soon. You know what I'm saying? I read an article. Well, I seen a clip, I should say, of how you got companies, Fortune 500 companies like Amazon, that have replaced like 100,000 workers with humanoid robots, and now that's going to be the next wave. Uh, AI robots are going to be introduced to society on a broad scale in the next 2 years, man. So a lot of people are going to be displaced. You know what I'm saying? We know that they want to merge man and machine through biometrics. Get real intimate with you underneath your skin, if you get my drift. You know what I'm saying? And people going to, you're going to have to make some very, 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 dire, decisions in the near future. And if you don't have the Heavenly Father, man, you can catch yourself bowing down to Satan. You know what I'm saying? Now with us being younger, man, we had these aspirations. We had these wants, we had these desires. But that's where, what I'm saying, our elders, our apostles come in and tell us, you know, just stop, basically, essentially. Like, man, stop, don't do that. And that's the beauty of really being a part of a body. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing to have people around you to tell you, bruh, stop. Don't do that, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Don't, man, nah. You know, that's not a good idea. You know what I'm saying? Think about somebody like P. Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Somebody like R. Kelly. Somebody that might not even know, or somebody that got just money, that's just blowing, what I'm saying, pills, females, car, clothes. But they have all this money and they have all these yes men around them. And when it's time for them to suffer, or when it's their demise, these various people, who were kissing their ass, they come at the work coming up against them. You know what I'm saying? So in all actuality, them having all that money and all that clout, it eventually destroys them, bro. You know what I'm saying? It eventually destroys them, and you know that's that's not a good look. You don't want that. You don't want that destruction to happen in the truth, because when that destruction happen, you know what I'm saying, to those that know that they're Israelites, man, it's going to be something serious, man. You know what I'm saying? So having leaders to tell you stop is a blessing, but you have a lot of people out there that had a mindset of, I ain't supposed to be on nobody. Can't nobody tell me nothing. I'm gonna do me. I'm a grown ass man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't tell me shit, and that's gonna lead to the detriment, man. You know what I'm saying? So let's get to the scriptures. Proverbs 18 and 17. He that is first in his own cause seemeth just, but his neighbor cometh and searches him. So, you know, we, uh, there's a way that seems right. There's a way, you know, there's certain opportunities that might come across. You might come across, you know what I'm saying? There's certain scenarios that might happen, and it's truth, you know, that you may seem it may seem right in a particular person's mind, you know, but this is when the elders come and, you know, decipher what's right and what's wrong. You know what I'm saying? And to give judgment. And that judgment can lead to your salvation. You know what I'm saying? That can lead to you not suffering heartache, you know, if you take heed. You know, but guys like Alazar, he could never take heed. I remember hearing about Alazar, you know, when I was in for about, I would say about 3-4 years, and then I think Elazar came around like 2011. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't, you know, we're contemporaries, and you would hear story after story of just Jake was just tripping, tripping, tripping. You know what I'm saying? But you know, Alazar had the spirit, had a he could teach very well. So you know, Jake was rooting for him, man. Like, hey, you know, this cat, she like could teach, but he would just never stop it. He would never take rebuke. You know what I'm saying? So eventually, you know, he started doing his own thing and started getting real disrespectful towards the elders, bro. You know, but that was, you know, him getting those counsels and things of that nature. That was a way for him to stop. You know what I'm saying? That way for him to, you know, back up and say, okay, hold on. These men telling me this for a reason. Everybody's telling me this for a reason. I need to chill the hell out. You know what I'm saying? You know? But, you know, he had his mind made up that he was going to do what he wanted to do. Now we're starting to see, like, you know, yeah, he lasted for this long, but, you know, even, you know, now even brothers that are just getting into this thing, they can see his ways going to lead to death. You know what I'm saying? His ways going to lead to destruction. His ways is going to lead to apostasy. The brother out there, Tazaba, in Arizona, literally just posted a video saying that, like, you know, this guy look like he's about to commit apostasy, which apostasy means the renunciation of your religion or your culture. And more he's starting to disregard certain books of the Bible. First it was Paul, now it's Esther. Now the Lord ain't gonna come back to that. He could possibly come back in 1,000 years. It's a lot of stuff that's in the gray areas, man. You know what I'm saying? And that could lead to, you know what I'm saying, that could lead to him eventually falling out the truth, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it goes back to the fact that, man, you know, you gotta take heed, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man, you gotta take heed to what's being said. You know, especially when it comes to the doctrine. You know what I'm saying? Now this is Proverbs 14 and 20 and 12. There's a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. So there's a way that seems right, but eventually it leads to death. You know what I'm saying? Mixing mingling with the heathen. You going on no jumpers podcast. You know, you get a name for yourself. You doing this, you doing that, but you associate with you know you associate with gangbangers, man. You in this truth and that, but you still claim sets and all that. You know, you could piss the wrong person off in a debate, and this person set you up at no jumpers. You know what I'm saying? You on a Edomite witches platform calling Esau Edom the devil. You know what I'm saying? Which that's correct, but bro, you gotta understand you literally behind enemy lines, man. Ain't nothing for that man to press the button. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing for him to do that. You know? So Jake don't realize that he's putting himself in jeopardy, man. Ultimately with Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. This is why it's so important, what I'm saying, to listen to your elders, man. You know what I'm saying? You could get puffed up in this thing, I get it, you know. But that's when the elders come around and tell you, look, man, you tripping, man. You need to chill out. You doing too much. And it's on you to listen, you know. Hebrews 13:17. Obey them that have the rule over you, and submit yourselves, for they watch for your souls as they that make great as they that might give account, that they may do it with joy, not with grief, for that is unprofitable for you. That's right. You know, it's crazy. I used to read this a lot when I was first coming in. You know what I'm saying? Rank, man. Stay in rank, stay on. But it's relevant, bro. You got to obey them to have rule over you, especially in the times that we're living in, man. The apostles, the elders, seen certain things, and they know certain things and certain attributes that a man has, or certain, activities that a man get into could be um, detrimental for him, man. You know what I'm saying? It could cause a man to fall out. It could cause, a particular person, what I'm saying, or particular actions to uh, you know, could cause somebody to fall out. You know what I'm saying? So, they've seen a lot of things in the last 34 years, and even in, certain personalities, things of that nature, they could give, you know, they could give insight, man. You know what I'm saying? But if you're not paying attention, man, hey, man, you know, you could get caught out there. And, that's black culture. Black culture teaches you to be, a hard-headed Negro, that of, that rebellious type of mindset. So, you got to let go of that, what I'm saying, when you're coming into this truth, what I'm saying? Leviticus 19:32, thou shalt rise up before the hoary head, or the person that has the gray hairs, what I'm saying? And honor the face of the old man, and fear thy power, I am Yahweh. So you have to honor the elders. How do you honor them? By listening to what they say, but you have a lot of people out there that know they're Israelites that think that they can do their own thing and they don't have to listen to the elders, man. You know what I'm saying? They can do whatever, they can say whatever, they could go wherever. And it's gonna lead to a lot of people's destruction, especially in the times that we are coming into. It's about to be crunch time, man. Those that have it are gonna have it. Those that ain't. You know what I'm saying? Those that are trying to fight for the will of the Father, you know what I'm saying, and try to be in order, they gonna make it. But those, that want to do their own thing, these guys are gonna fall. They're gonna be looking for help in that day, and it's cool. they ain't gonna have no help, no avail. Because when it was time for them to get in order, they didn't want to. A lot of cats that are affiliated, they don't want to do their own thing, talk shit, you know what I'm saying, about brothers, behind closed doors, you know. We caught out there, man. Okay? Why? Because when it was time for you to come under order, you scoffed at it. Okay? First Peter 5:5. Likewise, ye younger, submit yourself unto the elder. Yea, all of you be subject one to another, and be clothed with humility, for the Most High resisteth the proud and giveth grace to the humble. So the Most High is not dealing with somebody who isn't humble, okay? Somebody who doesn't want to listen to their elders, listen to the apostles. I'm alluding to the apostles, okay? That's who we talking about here. The apostles are the elders that you're supposed to be listening to, bro. You know, but Jake don't want to. Okay, so they being marked now. But hey, man, judgment is coming, bro. You gotta keep that in mind, man. Keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? Judgment is coming, and a lot of people, man, that's been showing themselves to be rebellious. You know, the Most High is gonna X them out because that's what you do to a disobedient son. In the ancient world, man, you don't want to listen to your father. You would get taken out. You be brought for the priest, and the priest would take you out, and the priest would stone you. Well, this is symbolically speaking gonna happen to a lot of people. The Most High is gonna stone their ass. Deuteronomy 21:18-21. If a man has a stubborn and rebellious son, which will not obey the voice of his father or the voice of his mother, and that when they have chastened him, will not hearken unto them, and our spiritual parents has been chastising that man, Sakari, Alazar, for quite a while now, man. I'm talking about over a decade, to no avail. You know what I'm saying? Falling on deaf ears. You know what I'm saying? In fact, they get more and more. He gets more and more uh, disrespectful throughout the years, man. Calling the apostles old nigga. You know what I'm saying? Calling Apostle Tahar motherfucker to his face. Just disrespectful, dog. There's no regard. You know. But nigga do it. Man, I ain't supposed to be funny about it. Let's get to the scriptures. Verse 19. Then shall his father and his mother lay hold on him and bring him out unto the elders of his city and unto the gate of his place, and they shall say unto the elders of his city, This is our son. This our son is is stubborn and rebellious. He will not obey our voice. He's a glutton and a drunkard, right? Eating, having a good time, partying, parlaying, because that's really what Jake want to do. Jake want to get this money so he can parlay. He can have a good time. He can chill. He can chill. He can go to this event, go to that event, pop up and toss up. You know what I'm saying? And not taking, this ministry seriously as far as prophecy. Prophecy is popping off the pages. Okay. So what's going to happen? Verse 21. And all the men of the city shall stone him with stones, and he shall die. So shall thou put evil away from among you, and all of Israel shall hear and fear. So it ain't gonna be necessarily us, but these angels, they see it. And the angels gonna see it, and they gonna judge. You know what I'm saying? And the Most High gonna take Jake out for being rebellious towards the apostles. So prayers edifying. Shalom.